with us. We just want to share our kids. I brought my son.
Wait, we need to have Josephine Terry up here. Josephine. Wait, we need to get Josephine Terry. Brian Terry's further up.
Yeah, where's Josephine? Where'd she go?
Right there.
Come on in the picture. Josephine.
You need to be with us, Mama.
Wall call 2019. Wall call. Build the wall.
Amy, can you get in there so we can get you?
Nancy, you got a wall around your house.
Our kids deserve better. The American kids deserve better.
They didn't die in vain.
Our children had dreams too.
We're all immigrants. We came here legally.
So I'm going to go in and request a meeting with Speaker Pelosi on behalf of these angel families. We want the speaker to meet with these angel families. These families are hurting. We have a family that just lost their 22-year-old son less than a month ago. And the Democrats are down partying in Puerto Rico. Our borders are unsecure. There are drugs coming across our borders, human trafficking, and the cable news networks and the mainstream media only want to tell one side of the story. We are the other side of the story, and the American people deserve to hear these real life stories that are not manufactured. They're real life. Death is real. It's very real. And it is permanent. Absolutely, it's permanent. So I'm going to go in and we're going to request a meeting with the speaker, and hopefully she'll meet with us, and then we'll go from there.
Is she back from Puerto Rico?
I don't think she went, actually.
They locked the door on us.
They just...
They locked the door.
They just locked the door.
Can we come
It's just a heavy door.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
It sure sounded like they did.
It really did.
These are angel families. Angel families with us from another state across the country, and we'd like to meet with the speaker so she can hear their stories about their children. We have the Corcorans with us that just lost their 22-year-old son less than a month ago. We have families of Border Patrol agents, a number of people that we want the speaker to hear from. Okay. So it's Women for Trump, and my name is Amy.
Do you have a card?
I do.
Okay.
Till Jumps and opioid abuse.
And we, they're all in town through tomorrow. Some of them are leaving tomorrow, but some are also here through the end of the week. So if you could meet with us later today or tomorrow, some of us will be here for the end of the week.
Okay.
And do you have a card? Our old business cards, but okay. Thank you. And what's your name?
My name is Sarah.
Sarah. Okay. Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too.
Sabine, leave your
Can we ask if there's someone who can come out and talk to the families now?
Is there somebody that could come out and talk to the families now?
Not right now. I mean, you know, there's just some staff assistants here right now, but I will be sure to pass along these cards to our scheduling.
Okay.
Who's your lead staff person that's here today?
Speaker's office.
Thank you all.
Let's talk to the lead staffer that's here today.
Okay, you're all welcome to sit here and wait. I'll see if we can have somebody come out, but I don't know who's here available right now.
Are they in Puerto Rico?
That was a good answer, right then and there.
Grab our bikinis, friends, because the Republicans are working these days.
Hard at work on our dime.
If there's actually a meeting in progress, who's in the meeting, and could we wait for that person that's in the meeting?
You're welcome to wait. You can wait.
nice wall.
Okay.
It's a nice waltz in here, all the way. 4 walls in here. Isn't that amazing?
And a door can be shut.
Oh, right. And a door.
And locked. And because Yeah, because that door's shut, nobody can get in there, right? Because it's a barrier.
Wow.
Yeah, we had to go through a lot of security to come in here.
Right. Had to have our purses scanned and bodies
It's nice
checked
and safe in
come
here.
into Nancy's safety net
Because we
here.
couldn't go, just if I would go right through this door right there.
You'd be
right now,
arrested.
I would be arrested, right?
Because it's a barrier that's
Can I
put there
go
to
right
protect the
through that
people
door?
inside.
Could I walk right through that door right now?
But this
I
family,
would ask you not
this family's 22-year-old son has killed less than a
We
month ago in
asked my
Knoxville,
son's
Tennessee.
feeling not to, and he still did. And Pelosi doesn't care about that, so I wonder if I just bust through that door, we see Capitol Police would be called up, be arrested.
I bet you spend more than 35 days in prison, like
Probably.
one of
Well,
the
he just stayed in jail. I
illegals
would get
in jail.
I
That's
lose
right,
everything.
35 days
I would
for
lose
killing
everything. They would
someone's
move me
son. But you know,
You understand.
But since I am a American citizen now, I can't do that.
I don't understand why there isn't someone that can come out and speak to them. It's
Yeah.
traveled a long way to come here.
I understand. So, I mean, I'm seeing who in our staff is available to come out and speak to everybody right now. I don't have access to all of our staff schedules.
Right.
I'm definitely going to pass all this information along to our schedulers. And like I said, you're all welcome to wait here. And I can see.
Do you have somebody from your immigration staff available?
Yeah, I'm seeing who's available.
is Speaker Pelosi in Washington right now?
I can't comment.
You can't comment, which means no. She's on vacation.
Margarita.
Margaritaville. Yeah.
Speakers in Puerto Rico is what I heard.
Puerto Rico.
Well, she's working hard on it.
Working hard on her tan, I guess.
Yep, she is.
All innocent American children
I'll be
died.
heading to Brandon's grave when I get back home to
Well,
celebrate his
yeah.
birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
They're left with pictures and celebrating birthdays at graves.
Do you-
And
have you guys
Nancy's out
noticed that
partying in Puerto
wall
Rico.
doesn't even go all the way to the ceiling?
That
but
is
still
where
it's
she
still
celebrates
there
her
to
son.
It's racist
create
for
a
you to mention
barrier.
a wall.
No, do you see that wall doesn't go all the way to the ceiling, but it's actually a barrier, right?
Keeping us from jumping to the other side.
Yeah,
Doing it.
it is.
It's weird how it works.
Has anybody received a request? Not yet.
Hey, will the news report this? Like, she's got a wall in her office? That nobody can get over? Watch her
Right?
wall. She's on
Yep.
this wall. Somebody put it on the news.
Build
the wall.
Build
the wall. Build the wall. Build the wall. Build the wall. Build the wall. Build the wall. Build the wall. Build the wall. Build the wall. Build the wall.
Build the wall for the
Build the wall.
And
Build the wall. Build the wall. Look at all these people who were separated permanently
forever.
from their family.
Illegal alien.
Because someone who wasn't supposed to be here took these people's children's lives. Period. BS to act like this is about immigration. This is about law.
time to meet with
It's
her.
about protecting Americans.
That's right.
We ask that Nancy Pelosi, a mother who has children and grandchildren, can't meet us face to face and let us tell her the agony we've been through. You know, it wouldn't even take but a few minutes, but
Boy, walls really work.
Yeah, they do.
They do. Stop hating on our president and do what needs to be done.
Care about America more than you hate the president. Love America instead of hate the president, period.
So we
Think
could
about
do
America.
a sit-in or something,
Let's
right?
sit down.
We
I'm
could
good to
sit
sit.
down and stay here. And
I'm good to stay here for you. I would stay here
I've
all
seen
day
it
and
done
night for you.
before. Yeah, seen it done before.
Of course, we're not going to see Nancy because she's on vacation.
Now,
And is this her second vacation since the government has been shut down? She was in
well,
Hawaii?
She was in Hawaii.
She was in Hawaii. Now
Yeah,
she's
that's nice.
apparently in Puerto Rico.
That's nice.
Let me ask you something. As a mother of a dead son, how's it feel to think about vacations these days? Are vacations fun anymore?
No, it's just a memory of what.
Vacations make you
It's a
realize he's
reminder.
not there, right? That's all they do.
the holidays.
So
we
enjoy
just came-
yourself,
the holidays
Speaker
we just came
Pelosi.
to make us realize
Yeah, holidays.
on the 22nd of this month, he would be 37 years old. And I'm going to release balloons, and I'm going to bake him his favorite triple chocolate, triple chocolate cake, and I'm gonna blow out 37 candles. That's what we all get. We don't get more than that.
God bless.
We don't even use our days anymore.
Yeah.
Angel Mom.
You can
Y'all
you?
deserve to be heard by Nancy.
You do deserve to be heard.
Chuck.
Gold Star Moms.
And I'll tell you what, we all deserve to be heard as Americans because this is about our safety and security. That's what it's about. It's about, for me, it's about 1.3 million American sons and daughters who've given their lives to protect the sovereignty of our
Yes,
nation.
your son did.
That's right. He's gone to protect the sovereignty of our nation.
Our children have paid the ultimate price. It's our rights immigration.
I'm just tired of the double standard of this. Oh, big blow up our
How about all this? How does it grind you when they talk about the children who are separated from their parents? When, let me just point out, there's over,
Nancy
what is it,
Pelosi
2.5
keeps her
million
door
homeless children in
locked.
America every year on average? So why are we not worried about them? Because it's not politically expedient.
And the minute you say you're racist and Nazi, I'm clearly a racist.
Oh yeah, look at, yeah. What did you call him?
German chocolate. But I do
Yeah,
get
because you're
called
such a
racist,
racist,
and I
right.
get called Nazi because I'm from Germany.
Oh yeah.
And then KKK because maybe I have a white sheet here and there.
But the thing is, they're separated at the border. Our Border Patrol can only hold them for 20 days.
Right.
And now because of Judge Tiger in the 9th District, we have to release those people into the interior of the United States. Trump wanted to keep them at the border. This is another thing that they're obstructing him from doing, keeping these asylum seekers at the border. Thousands of them are being dropped off in Phoenix and in Arizona where I live. 10,000 of them have been welcomed at 2 different churches in Arizona in 2 months. And they don't have the ankle monitors on, and 82% of them will meld into the interior of the United States and never show up for their asylum hearings. So at every step that our president tries to make, we've got judges like Judge Tiger who are preventing him from accomplishing the things that this great man is trying to do. Yes.
Well, I have a question. Where have all these people been when my granddaughter, after my daughter was killed, was separated from her family? This is an American citizen. I don't see anybody out there yelling for this child to be with her.
They don't care about that separation, do
They
they?
do not.
We said it before, it doesn't just affect our families, it's their co-workers, their friends. It reaches a community worldwide when they have friends in other countries. So it's not just the immediate family, it's everybody who knew them. And then even people who never knew them.
My husband has said many times that a loss like this is like a fractured mirror, and there's a chunk of it gone, but every other person who was ever reflected in that mirror is fractured.
Yeah.
Everybody, every face that was reflected against my son's face is now fractured. Everyone. He acknowledged by the Speaker of the House. Is that too much to ask?
A fellow American woman.
That's right. A woman, a mother.
And say why her power is worth more than American lives and y'all's kids' lives.
Just some sort of respect and just fake it. If you don't feel it, fake it. But give us that respect to at least sit with us for a minute.
And then what's so insulting to me too about all this, and I'm sorry to be doing this on Facebook Live, but I want them to hear your comments too. But what's so insulting to me about this is that we know the borders work. It's been proven. It's been proven in so many areas. And just like I said at the press conference a while ago, just in that one little sector in Hidalgo, Texas last week, 133 additional border crossers that weren't from Central America or Mexico. They didn't even say how many were apprehended that day. How many weren't? How can we estimate how many weren't apprehended? But they're not from Central America and Mexico. Less than 50% of the border crossers, the illegal border crossers right now, are from Central America and Mexico, where these bleeding hearts think we've got to help these people because they're... Never mind. Anyway,
Well, Karen, when we were in Hidalgo and the Army Corps had just put up the concertina wire, you know, and piled it up there along the Rio Grande because it's not secured. Those people can't swim right across the river as they did when we were doing that little gathering. 3 weeks later, directed by a congressman there in Texas, it was all taken down, and Border Patrol had no understanding why that was taken down. So our Army Corps spent all that time putting it up to protect our country, and a congressman in Texas ordered it.
Anybody surprised?
No.
It was all gone.
I didn't
3
know
weeks
that.
later.
Come down
Yes.
and say hello to Angel families.
There's a computer over here that I think is logged into the Speaker Pelosi account on Twitter. I'm just noticing that. Just noting that. Just noting that. Logged in right here.
That's how the divinity was erased from him. It was blown out. It wasn't these kids. And yet, not a word. But she was upset that MS-13, who slaughtered people brutally, that they were called animals.
This fake outrage, we've
Wow.
had enough of it.
And it's insulting. Every time they do that, it's a slap, it's a stab, it's a kick in the gut, in the groin. It just...
Well, and it's not a matter of if you're going to be affected by illegal alien fighting.
You are.
It's when you're going to be affected.
Right.
Can I ask you ladies something? I mean, you are so brave, and you come out and you tell your story all the time, and it's difficult for you. And you're waiting outside, hoping to see Nancy Pelosi, who won't come and see you. That must be, I mean, the bravery that you've exhibited, and the willingness to come out and tell your story, which is such a difficult story to tell. It's difficult to hear, and she refuses to hear it. How does that make you feel?
Infuriated. Yeah, angry. Insulted, actually. Because if you can talk all that talk, why don't you walk all that walk? Why don't you, if you're that tough, come see me. Come see all of us in one room. No press, no, just us. Just for 2 minutes. That's all we ask.
You know what's interesting is literally there is a wall between you and Nancy Pelosi.
Exactly.
Now,
Literally, there's a
I
wall.
bust through there, I get arrested if I go through that door without permission.
But you wouldn't go. You wouldn't do
because
that.
I obey the laws and I respect this office rules. And I wish the killers of our kids would have been held to that same standard when they had them in the first place. But they get treated different. And that's another thing that just grinds my gear. When they used to be they used to claim they were in the shadows. They're not in the shadows. They're flaunting it. We are in the shadows now.
That's right.
We're in the back of the bus. They are front driving it.
Yeah.
And,
And that's okay with them.
Is making sure.
And I don't even think there's one word that can describe how I feel about her, because as a mother, as a woman, as a grandmother, I don't think any woman who's in here can even grasp her nonchalant attitude about children being killed.
And the snarky remarks she's made.
A dollar? It's a dollar for your wall? You know what? Let's throw a couple dollars over. Let's leave a couple dollars right outside here.
Honestly,
Okay?
I saw more compassion
For her, she can maybe add a little more to it.
immigrant children on the border than I did speaking to an angel mom, Laura Wilkinson. about
There
her
is no
son's death.
compassion. There's none, because they're so hardcore anti-anything Donald Trump wants. So they lose that. It is derangement. They don't even have their minds. We've got Kent Terry back here, whose brother, Border Agent Brian Terry, was killed. And Kent has been fighting for answers for years now. And Kent, can you say again, just for the people watching these live streams right now, talk about the groups that came over and killed your brother, what he was dealing with on the border? Because most people don't know this story.
There's more than just your friendly illegals coming across, as Mary would know from being down there. There's a RIP crew, and they know three things, like I said earlier: murder, rape, and steal. And that's all they do. And then they run back to Mexico, get up in the morning, grab their gun that Obama gave them, and come back across the border and do it all over. All they are is dishonoring all these people and the guys that protected them.
And your brother served overseas.
Yes, served, only to get killed on this soil.
To get killed on our border,
Yes.
our unprotected border.
Our border with no walls.
Right, with no walls.
Yep. Days before Christmas. My Christmas is ruined forever.
That's what we were saying a while ago, Kent. Like,
It'll never be the same.
None of us get holidays anymore.
No.
There's no such thing as a holiday again. No, you don't get that.
Karen Vaughn.
So enjoy yourself, Miss Pelosi.
Serves our country.
I was just handed these dollars.
Leave them, yeah.
This represents
I love that.
what.
Put it outside her
Thank you,
door.
sir.
Perfect.
This is what's worth. I guess our kids are worth.
$1 per child
each.
here, right?
$1 per child.
Put it under the
That's
door.
a visual. We could leave that here, maybe to start for the wall.
Yeah, add it to her $1.
Here you go.
Now
There's another dollar.
Yeah, there we go. There's another
$2.
Yeah, a
Oh, we're
$2
worth
bill.
two. All right.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Tell her she can donate that.
Lead it to the wall.
I got pennies.
That's a visual.
I want to introduce you guys to this brave young girl. I've never heard such an eloquent speech about a brother come out of a young woman's mouth. We're honored to be in your presence. Get to hear your story.
Shy of 1 month, she lost her brother. They lost their son in Knoxville, Tennessee. Just shy of a month now. It's December 29th, right?
To an illegal.
Devastated his family.
You said so many poignant things today in that speech. I don't know if you wrote that by yourself, but that was a poignant speech.
Very lovely, from the heart.
Even though she's not worth a penny.
Well, we got 2 pennies here.
You have somebody's 2 cents.
I got some pennies.
Hey, Sean Hannity just texted me back, and I'm going to get all the angel families to say hello to him later. Okay? He said he's so proud of all of you and that you're so brave. He said very strong people, all patriots, and they all live the pain that's unimaginable. So we'll give him a little shout out later.
Yeah.
When we're done, okay? All right.
He's been a good friend to us.
He has been a good friend
people.
to you.
He's been a good friend to all of us.
Yeah, yeah, to all of us. Oh, yes, I will.
It was 3 years ago that he honored us with Vets for Trump on the VIP.
See, he had such a good heart.
He understands.
Sweetheart. Sweet.
Well, what do you guys want to do? I'm with you.
There's another place?
Well, she's never coming
Costco?
out. Leave her those dollar bills, though, that's for darn sure.
Is she here?
She could come here, though.
Yeah, we could just camp.
Crazy to.
At least have a representative.
Exactly. And did anybody knock on the door? Did anyone knock on the door?
Who's on the other side of the door?
I'm gonna leave 2 cents.
Did you guys knock on the door?
I can reach over the wall.
No one answered?
I'm going to pipe.
And no one answered.
We're not going under the wall.
And tell her she's welcome to continue drawing her salary off anywhere.
Oh, her staff is here.
You build a tunnel under her wall.
We can dig under the wall.
Tunnel under the wall. Short ladder.
Slide the dollars under the
Short ladder will get us right over that.
I'm confident I can go through the wall.
Short ladder.
I've gone through bigger walls, stronger walls than this.
Oh, okay. Oh my God. All right, this man had a great idea. Put the pictures of the loved ones up against that wall, please. That's separating you from Nancy Pelosi, the walls that she doesn't like. And we're going to take, here's what we're going to do. We'll put the pictures of all the loved ones that have been lost. Lean it against the wall. You can put it, all right? Let's get all the other pictures in here.
Put it around meeting in progress.
Yeah.
Put it around meeting.
Yeah,
Put it around
meeting in
meeting.
progress. Yeah.
We need to,
You guys, are their names? Are their names on the back of your
American
pictures?
citizens aren't hired.
We need to write their names on them. She needs to know their names.
I'm sure.
And their age. No, I mean everybody needs to write their name and age when their lives were stolen from this world
Well, one more. You got 2 more faces.
because of people like
Take one
her.
more photograph.
Right around that meeting in progress that no one will speak with us.
And against the wall.
Against the
And the
wall.
American flag.
Awesome. If you can just scoot down just a little, Maureen. There you go. Keep the
Why
picture
are you
up.
allowed to have the wall when nobody else is?
These are Americans too.
These are Americans too. Here, these are photographs of people, of lives that have been lost. We've held them up against Nancy Pelosi's wall that's keeping her from us right now.
So I'm going to leave the money.
Leave the money.
I'm going to put it right here in the tray. This is for Nancy Pelosi. $1 for each life. That was in here.
You're not going to let anyone come and speak to this group.
Yeah, I think so.
Really?
We can't even give that much respect to even have somebody talk to us in a normal way without being so annoyed. That's what grinds my gear so much.
Sabine, how do you feel about the fact that nobody was able to speak with you today?
I'm not surprised, but I'm hurt. I'm disappointed.
You're going to sue, right?
I'm angry. Oh, everybody gets a meeting but us. Isn't that great?
Why do you suppose that that they don't want to meet you?
They act like they don't know about us. They try to keep our issues aside. They try to minimize it by saying that wall is worth $1 and they're not going to do it. And while they're running for the illegal kids that have been hurt, they're stomping all over ours running there. They know it, but they don't want to admit it because they hate the president more than they would care for their American citizens, even their constituents. Dominic was killed in California. I never heard from anybody in California about my son's loss. Sure.
There's the name, Pelosi.
Yeah. She don't care. You know, somebody told me that even if she would lose a child, she still would fight our president. That's a harsh statement. That's what people say out there. That's how cold she is. Because her power is more important.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's...
Good luck with that. You can't take it to heaven, Nancy. Because you probably won't be there.
So in the meantime, I'll never have grandkids. I never walk my son down the aisle or be at a wedding. I will never have these grandkids that I could spoil. It's all done. The things I saved for him from his childhood, that's it. Won't go anywhere.
What? They're all calling us to come in.
Pelosi's behind that wall. She has an interview with someone else that just went back there. She's here. She's covered in.
For sure? 100% you saw it? But you heard from the meeting.
Walls work.
Correct.
Really?
We shall see.
So we just found out that, believe it or not, Pelosi actually is here, and she actually is here in the office, and she's personally she's back from Puerto Rico.
She's behind the wall.
She's actually hiding behind a wall, and a very immoral wall, extremely immoral. And now the Angel Moms are requesting to meet with Nancy Pelosi, Speaker Pelosi, respectfully, are asking for a meeting. Now they found out that she is actually here hiding behind the wall in her office. So we are going to stay with this because of this development and hear these women who have lost family members. Brian Terry's brother, Kent Terry, is here. If you're familiar with Fast and Furious, Brian Terry, Border Patrol agent, his brother is here with us today with the Angel Moms. So it's really angel families, we should say. So the families of those who have been cut down in this violence.
Show your face, Nancy.
So we're going to stay with the Angel Moms.
Shame.
We're going to stay with them.
Outside Pelosi's office to listen to our family members. Hear the loss as we carry the urns of our loved ones in here to understand the losses of our family and those around us. It is affecting.
You gonna wait for it?
I don't know what they're gonna do.
So many losses.
When we go, once office is on the way to escort us to the other side of the
Taking you into here, I think there. You take it and yours, I guess.
His office here.
Yeah, they're going Oh, so you're going to his
constituents of California.
All right, hold on.
Others are constituents of California here are being
A lot of
held
developments
out by
today.
constituency.
A lot of developments.
It's not a red or blue issue. It's a red, white, and blue issue. It's overall.
CJ, come here. So we've got CJ here, Deplorable Choir. Tell me what is going on right now. What's the
We
latest?
just stood outside Nancy Pelosi's office where she shut out the Angel families, refused to meet them, and I didn't even know she was here, but now she's taking another meeting. She didn't want to look these mothers whose pain is real, it's not manufactured. She didn't want to look them in the eye and hear their story, but she'll stand on the border and listen to illegal immigrant stories, but not these Angel moms who have lost their children and deserve to hear their story be told.
Why do you think that Nancy Pelosi, first of all, her staff refused to really let them be known that she was here? Why wouldn't she come out at least to say, hello, or actually come out to say,
I
you know,
appreciate
that
your
she's listening to the
story.
women.
I'm open to hearing your story. No, nothing. She's a coward. And she's only in it for power. Her power. She'd rather her power above the American people's. We're no longer...
Listen, guys, I want to do a video too that just says, can you do it with my phone, Jamie? So that's number in there. Is that yours? Yeah.
Can I help you?
Yeah, we take a picture.
Ladies, gentlemen, how are you? Can I help you with something here? We're on around the steps.
Yeah, well, we just take a picture.
Okay, you can't left the steps.
Okay, one more to come. Jamie, you guys ready?
Catwalk ways.
Okay, say hi, we love you. Say hi, we love you. That's all. She said hi, we love you.
Hey guys, come on down.
I think I got U.S. Capitol Police here. Somebody called Capitol Police on the Angel Moms now. Got to see what's going on. Got some people coming out now.
How you doing?
Oh, they had a
More of the staffers and individuals who refuse to meet with the Angel Moms.
See if she'll see you. Nope, they locked the door.
Oh, they locked the door.
Lock the door.
I want you guys to all know something. If you don't know who this woman is yet, this is Terry Strada. She's a 9/11 wife, if you didn't hear in the press conference today. This woman has not taken any of this crap sitting down. She's been fighting for 17 years to keep the Saudi money, the funding of terrorism out of the United States, funding, and you can explain it better to me, but just recently,
very far with not blocking the steps.
we're not.
And y'all, Louis' office is ready to take over.
Just recently, tell about the monuments that went up, and I want you to know what people who stand up and take a stand can do.
Yeah, we have to go now.
Listen, real quick, just take 2 seconds.
It'll just take 2 seconds. So the memorial, the Port Authority police, I don't know why they thought it was a good idea to let the G20 summit be placed around the World Trade Center. So there were these candy statues representing all the G20 countries, Saudi Arabia.
Let's start lining people up. Let's all come over this way.
We made our phone calls, we got our petition going, and they just took the statues down. They're gone. They're not there any longer. But it took us all of 5 days. So keep doing what you're doing.
How did it feel? How did it feel to see the Saudi Arabian flag flying at Ground Zero?
Oh, it was horrifying. It was very upsetting and disgusting, and so we took action and called and said, "You can't do this. It's not fair. It's not right." And
Thank you.
They heard us and they took them down.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
That's fine. I understand.
Sorry, but she was waiting to go. I thought it was disrespectful.
We're breaking off for now, but Pelosi inside the office, refusing to meet with the women today. Very sad, very shameful. Very shameful. If you're a new viewer, please hit those 3 buttons, those 3 dots in the corner. Hit the follow button so you can follow along when we do more of these, operations. And believe you me, there is going to be more of this because the pressure is going to be continued to put on Nancy Pelosi's office and on the Democrats who refuse to even listen. Why don't you listen? Right? Why don't you have a conversation? You're always talking about having an open door policy. You're always talking about having a dialogue, right? We're here. The Angel Moms are here. Have a conversation. Why won't you even come out and talk to these women who lost their families to illegal immigration? My name is Jack Posobiec with One American News.